vibe with me. We are now vibing. Today, we're such in the fall mood. We want to make some pumpkin cheesecake. If you've never had pumpkin cheesecake, I'm about to change your life. Okay, this is a perfect dish for Thanksgiving. It does take some time, so you need to have patience, but the final result, I'm telling you, totally worth it. So if you want to check it out and you want to learn how, follow along.
This is instantly a holiday fave you will make again and again.
All right, so first we're gonna start with the easiest crust. Don't let crust intimidate you. Do not buy your crust pre-made. This is super easy and it's super delicious. We're using 12 graham crackers, which equals about a cup and a half.
If you don't have a food processor, you can throw them in a bag and bang them up. Just make sure they are nice and broken down like this.
Go ahead and throw that butter in there and then mix it up. So we used 6 tablespoons of butter. We don't want too much butter. We want it really just, nice and sandy, not too wet. All right, so now that we got this nice and mixed up, you can see, it's still a bit crumbly, but if you push it together, you'll see that it sticks. This is about the consistency that we want. We're just gonna pour it all in. And then we're just gonna smash it on down.
You could use a measuring cup to get it nice and flat.
So we have our oven preheating, and then we're just gonna pop this in for a few minutes, and then we're gonna work on our filling.
Let's pop this in our preheated oven and get started on the filling.
So first things first, you want to make sure that you have everything in room temperature. I pulled out all this stuff. I pulled out my eggs and my cream cheese a while ago. That way it could soften up and it's easier to work with.
Add your sour cream and sweetener of your choice.
So we want to blend this up for a few minutes. I'm gonna stop it a few times and I'm gonna push the sides down. That way I know that everything's getting mixed up very well. This is getting nice and creamy. You want to make sure that you're scraping it down and you are moving around the bottom. That way you don't have big chunks of cream cheese.
Once everything is nice and mixed, I like to add the heavy cream.
All right, now that we got this nice and blended, we're gonna go ahead and add our eggs.
You want to add these eggs slowly, one by one, making sure each egg is mixed before you add the other one.
Now we're gonna start on our pumpkin spice. You wanna get the regular, no added sugar, 100% pumpkin puree. And then I like to just throw a dash of cloves in there because it gives just a little spice. Not too much, just a dash. Okay, go ahead and mix that on up. So our crust is already done. We left it to the side to cool off, and now we're just waiting for our mixture. I like to pop it in the oven for 350, so it's still running on 350. I like to cook it for about 15 minutes, and then I'll drop the temperature to 250, and then I'll let it cook for an hour. And like I said, we don't want to mix it too long since we have egg in here, so we're just gonna mix it until it's nice and blended. You really want to scrape the sides down to make sure that your cream cheese is mixing. Okay, looks about good. Now we're just gonna fill it. All right, beautiful, we're nice and ready. I like to put this on a rack just in case anything kind of drips down. It doesn't fall on the bottom of my oven.
Now we're gonna throw this in our oven and make our caramel sauce.
Okay, so we're gonna get down on some caramel sauce, super easy. The trick to this is you want to have everything ready because this goes pretty fast. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and add my sugar. And then I just want to add a little bit of water, not too much, just to make sure that everything's kind of coated. And then I'm gonna go ahead and turn on the heat. And then I like to cook with a lid on, that way, you know, it kind of steams the sugar. Now that it's got some nice color, I'm gonna go ahead and add my butter. Okay, so with the heavy cream, we want to turn off the heat and then we're gonna pour it in slowly.
If this clumps up, go ahead and use a whisk and mix it up.
And we're just gonna do about 1 teaspoon of salt.
You wanna let this sit and cool down. As it cools down, it's gonna get thicker.
Okay, so we cook this on 250 for an hour, and now I'm just gonna let this kind of just chill in there. You want this to just cool down on its own. That's gonna help you avoid any breakage, so go ahead and be patient, okay?
You wanna keep this in the fridge for at least 3 hours so it could fully cool down.
How does it smell? Smells like Thanksgiving, huh? I like to loosen up the sides before I take it out, just to make sure nothing sticks. So now that we cut that, I'm just gonna put this on a bowl and I'm gonna pop this off. Voila. Okay, and then I'm just gonna slide this on. Since we do have, you know, the little paper on the bottom, it should be fairly easy. Ready? Nice and easy. Look at that. That's why I like to put the covering on the bottom. That way when you do finally transfer it, it's so easy.
I just like to drizzle our homemade caramel sauce all over and add whipped cream. Look at how cute. If you're not gonna eat it right away, I would hold off on the whipped cream because it will melt. All right, and then just top it off with cinnamon and bam, you're a bad bitch.
So let's dig in. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Ooh, that's so good. Yes. It's not crazy cheesecake, like it's pumpkin, but it's super creamy. Like it like just dissolves in your mouth. So yummy.
It's really good.
Yeah. You have to try this. This is gonna be your Thanksgiving fave. I'm telling you. You just need to have a little bit of patience and you're good. Let me know what you're doing for Thanksgiving. It's such a crazy time right now. How are you guys gonna celebrate? You know, Thanksgiving in my family, it's all about us getting together, everybody making food, always with the potlucks. And so it's gonna be interesting how, you know, everything plays out this year. If you like this recipe, go ahead and give me a like. If you like this vibe, go ahead and give me a like. Comment down below. Like, what's going on with you? How are you guys liking these videos? Let me know. I want to hear from you. I will see you next time. Thanks for vibing.